Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Varagist HQ. I quickly want to touch on two things this afternoon. One is the angle of the Tubat, and the other one is the angle of the Uaag. We all know the information that have been circulating since morning. I believe some of us have received that information presented by the Secretary to the Sanctuary Wet Multipurpose, Mr. Simeon Idachaba, where he came out to, make some clarification as regards to the disbursement we all are waiting for. And also use that opportunity to debunk some information that have been trending in the social media. Now, my happiness is this. Him coming out to debunk some information, he did not debunk everything. He did not debunk everything. That is just my happiness. He came out to debunk the fact that some people have been circulating information that the UAAG have started disbursing to NGOs. That is a lie. That they have not started disbursing to NGOs. Unlike them before, they will tell you that we have not received disbursement. Once we receive disbursement, we will notify the masses. Every information circulating that we have received disbursement should be disregarded. But they did not say that. They did not say you should disregard the fact that people are saying that they have received disbursement. No. They only said that the information circulating that they have started disbursing to NGOs are false. So it shows that they have received disbursement. That is one angle that my happiness is coming from. I am happy because they did not debunk it. It shows that the information that we've been receiving for the past, people saying that the UAAG have been disbursed to have received fund or have been funded, they did not tell lies. It shows that truly they have received fund. So the only thing now is people are waiting for them to disburse to the NGOs. I think on that angle is settled. We give God the glory because we are forging ahead. We are moving forward. Yes, we are moving forward. As at this junction that we are now, everybody can clearly see that everything is on the right track. We give God the glory for that aspect. Another aspect I want to touch again is this aspect of the Tubat. If you listen to AY, what he said in the past video that I dropped is that Tubat is reshuffling the register. That a lot of NGOs or NGOs' name have been removed. That many NGOs have been removed. And those that are registered through Google form, that now if you think that Google form is still valid, that you might be deceiving yourself. And after that EFCC case that they had, that about 80% of the NGOs were removed from the list of Tubat, leaving them with just about how many percent of NGO that they accepted in. Now my concern is this. Removing those NGOs' name, do they really know that those NGOs have some people under them? Is it about 80% of the NGOs that are registered with them then? Is it that 80% that took them to court or took them to EFCC? Why can't they fish out those that, took them to the EFCC, remove them, and leave the rest of them that are innocent? And besides, even those that took them to EFCC, is their money still with Tubat? Because if they are still well registered, if their fund money, the registration money is still with Tubat, automatically they have the right. Tubat is under obligation to disburse to them because they are still a registered member, except on the ground that their money have been returned. But if they haven't returned their money, automatically Tubat is under obligation, mandatory to disburse to them because they are still part of Tubat. Their registration is still valid. You cannot just remove somebody's name when the person money is still with you. Every of the person's document is still with you, showing fully well that the person is well registered with you. Or you will not deny that you did not see their document again. I don't think it's right in that way. I don't think it's right at all. Because these are the people that went extra mile to make sure that they get money to come and register with you. Now, because of some issue, you are now, discarding them like as if they are dirty rags. But when you people needed money, you were telling them to come and register. They were registering with you and you were collecting the money. Now, because of one issue or the other, maybe possibly some of the NGO took you to EFCC that got EFCC involved. Now you want to remove about 80%. I think it's totally wrong. To me, I'm seeing it as a scam. I'm seeing it as a scam. This is a broad daylight scam. Yes. It's a broad daylight scam because you cannot just scam people of their hard-earned money. At the end of the day, you say because those people don't know anybody and you know people, you can just keep quiet and disburse to anybody you like without disbursing to those people that have been with you for a very long time. And you people call yourself men of God. Let's be factual about this. This is not a show of Christianity. I'm a Christian too. So if you have the fear of God, you know that you have to fish out the bad eggs from the good. Not to discard both the bad egg and the good eggs together because because one is bad, you now want to throw all the eggs away. No, now you remove the ones that is bad and keep the rest. That is how it's done. So I think it's totally wrong if Tubat is thinking of doing that. I don't know anyway, but if they are thinking of doing that, it's wrong. And I can call it a scam. That means they scam those people. They scam the NGOs. Except a situation whereby you've returned all their money today that you are no longer a member. We have returned your money. So it shows that you are no longer with us because we've refunded you your money. You are no longer with us. But if they've not refunded those NGOs money, they are still members. How can you collect somebody's money to finance your project and everything when the project is ready to deliver? You said, no, you are no longer with us. Who does that? Who does that? You think because they don't have name or they don't have mouth, they don't have any connection. God will fight for them. God will fight for them. So if Tubat is thinking of doing such, just like what AY said, they should desist from it. Because God is the one that fights, for the weak. He will fight for the weak. Honestly. So if Tubat is thinking, having this kind of thing in mind of doing, they should just, in fact, erase it from their mind. Because even if those people don't have voice, God will fight for them. God will definitely fight for them. Except if they've reached an agreement, just like I said. That see, because of what happened, the EFCC, stuff like that, they've refunded their money since then. Not now that disbursement is about to set, No. If you're refunding their money now that we are no longer with us, you're refunding their money, that is not right. That is not, totally out of it because you see that something is coming. You now go and borrow money or look for money elsewhere and go and start settling there that you're no longer with us. You are bringing in new people. It is wrong. It is wrong. Honestly, it is wrong. I'm not supposed to be speaking for anybody, but with this such action, it's wrong. Let's call it spade a spade. It's wrong. Totally wrong. And now we talked about those people that register with Google Form. Even if you want to even discard those people that register with Google Form that did not pay anything, we can still look into that. We can say, okay, no problem. But remember also that these people that you told come and register with us, they took their time to fill those Google Form. And now when it's time to disburse to them, you said, no, the Google Form is no longer valid. And you think their spirits will be happy with you. It will not be happy. And if their spirit is not happy with you, knowing fully well that they are looking up to Tubat, they are having in mind that they've registered with Tubat through Google Form. And at the end of the day, you did not disburse to them. Don't be surprised when the repercussion will start coming. That's the reality. So it's better not to promise what you can't give. It is better not to make a promise, because a promise is a debt. Once you promise people, you are under obligation to fulfill that promise. It is better not to promise anybody. So immediately you people send out Google form for people to be filling. You've made a promise to them that you are going to disburse to them. And if you did not carry out that promise, nemesis might come. Honestly. Are you getting it? You made a promise to somebody without fulfilling it when that thing is already ready. We know that in Nigeria, we know that we don't even have conscience anymore anyway. In this country, we don't have conscience. So anybody can just do anything they like. But sometimes we don't understand when that thing, the repercussion of that thing we do start coming back to us. That's just that. We now start praying, thinking that what is happening, one witch is doing us from the village. No, it is not witch sometimes. It's not witch. It's that thing that we've done in the past that is speaking against us, against the people. So sometimes some of the things you've done in the past will start speaking now. You think is witches from your father's house. No, it is what you've used your hand to cause. So it is better not to make a promise than making a promise and fail. Don't make a promise. Except if God knows that you are not under as you don't have the capacity to fulfill that promise. But you have it in mind that anytime you have the capacity to fulfill that promise, you will fulfill. It's a different thing. But not that when you promise somebody and you have the capacity to do that, which you promised, but you failed. It might not be well, though. Let's be honest. It might not be well. So that is why I'm saying this. So you that have made promises to people, to NGOs, you ask them to bring money, come and register with money. They register with money, fill form, give you money. At the end of the day, you see you're discarding about 80% of them, leaving 20% with you. You think they'll be happy. Even if they cannot be happy, and the people under them too cannot be happy, because they will relay the message to the people that are under there that it is Tubat that did not pay us. And you think they will be happy. Don't be surprised. Even the people around you, it might affect them. And they will be the one plotting against you. That's just the reality. The people around you, if the stuff affect them, people around you, people within your state, people within your village, people within your state, if it affects, they will be the one plotting against you. So that's why you see a lot of things will start happening. You begin to pray to God fervently, begin to pray fire, fire, fire. Meanwhile, it's not fire. It's not issue of fire, fire, fire. It's a simple instruction that you fail to fulfill or fail to carry out. So if Tubat is thinking of, discarding about 80% and bringing in new people, they should think about it carefully. They can tell them to come and renew their registration. If you have list with us, come and renew your names. Come and fill other form. But that form will not attract money. How yes, it just attract the form of the money of printing those forms. Not that you're discarding them entirely. It's wrong. It's wrong, totally wrong. So they should rethink. That is just what I said. I should advise them. They should rethink. If they are thinking about that, they should rethink. That is scam. You dupe people of their hard-earned money because you collected money from them, you did not refund their money, and you remove their names. That is a scam. Because they don't have voice. Now you're not giving their position to highest bidder. That is a scam. People should rethink. That is that. We thank God for where we are. At least Madam Ngozi said that the people that we are expecting, they are on their way. Possibly they must have arrived by now. We don't know. But we pray for their safe return. And we pray that their coming should have meaning. Not like the ones that have been coming that we are not seeing their meaning. Their reason of coming. So a couple of times we've had them coming. At the end of the day, they will go without seeing any tangible achievement that they achieve. So we pray that this time around, their coming should actually speak. So that's that. All the same, All fingers crossed. You are watching. You are watching. This is Varajis HQ. If you have not subscribed to our channel, do us the favor, subscribe, click on the notification bell for more updates. Thank you and remain blessed. Bye for now.